Come check this out. Agent, it's good to see ya.
Hostiles guarding location nearby. Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles. Scan in progress. Access complete.
Eyes on that movement!
Serious trauma detected.
Target near you.
Vital signs critical.
Drop the man here!
And I'm totally muted, so I have no idea what you guys actually heard and didn't hear. Alright, so I was just saying that I've noticed that the rolls in the game, like the stuff dropping, has been a lot better since they updated the game in 17.2. But I also noticed that the NPCs were doing more damage as well. Or it feels like they're doing more damage. I'll just clear this section real quick.
Target spotted, Sheriff.
Now I see that they're bringing out a new gun. Oh, why does those targets look like they were like right there? Okay, never mind, never mind. I do see that they're bringing out Okay, so one of two things is going to happen. Either I'm going to get these guys or they're going to get me. Anyways. Oh no, he's trying to rush. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. They're like, we're safe if we stay back here.
Rogue assault turret detected. Hostile assault turret detected.
Target neutralized. Good work. You got the target. Nice.
Wait, is he the only target left?
Target neutralized. Good work.
Oh, there's a red back there, I can see it. Or as they call it, peach. It's peach. Looks red to me, but anyways.
Rogue restore hive.
I mean, I guess somebody...
Hostile restore
Looks more like a
hive
pinkish. Oh look, it's a chameleon again. That's weird. Stop doing that. Uh-oh. Something didn't work right there. That means I must have given, I must have given some of my, stuff to my other characters. Because usually it can pull stuff, right? Ouch. Deconstruct that. Actually, there should be something back here. I could have swore there was if I go all the way to the back. Oh, there's ammo. We have guns. Oh, yeah, there is.
Rogue restore hive detected. Hostile restore hive detected.
Over here. It's not bad. But if I'm correct on this, I believe I rolled these out of what they normally would be. Yeah, they're crit hit chances instead of the normal. Now the better option would be And we could throw this guy on there, and then we could just throw... Where did I put that? That guy there. And then, what was that? Okay, yes. Defender drone have 2. Let me see what I can do with this guy. And then, what can I do there? Let's see. Well, we have room for 1, so... I wouldn't mind rolling this. Let's just see if I have a pair of gloves I can screw with before I do anything. Okay, I know I have gloves, so I just have to go find them. So off to find my gloves. One of my characters has an, I'm sure they have a pair that I can steal. Try this guy first.
Safe area entered.
He has 10 pair of gloves. Okay, well, let's go. Whoops, gloves. I'm gonna bring those over. To hell with what I was looking for now. I'm just gonna use these gloves and see what I can build with. See what I can make out of this. It's not hard, you just run up and punch something or you throw a grenade at it. It's pretty simple.
Safe area detected.
Let's do this. Let's see if I can find a pair of a mask. I think I have one. It's not the greatest, but I think I have one. Okay. Oh, there it is. Let me just put that back where it was. Instantly cuts that off. Thinking. My favorite's always doing this first. I don't have any stacks though, so that's why I'm not doing as much damage. I still like it on True Patriot, to be honest. No, I just seem to like it better on True Patriot. Okay, we'll get a couple of, that way we have a couple, oh, I'm gonna have to switch this. I have to switch the specialization. Now in this case, since I don't want skill damage in this case, I will go like this. That's skill damage, right? Take that off, put skill healing on instead, which is the same thing as like having 10% repair skills, basically. That's basically what it is. They just call it skill healing. It's the same thing as repair skills, exactly the same. But I like this on this better. And I could heal, so we're gonna unheal myself. And instead of using that, I would use this instead. Because then you can just do this. And heal nicely. Also, as much as I like, let me see. See, I'm not using the gloves, so I'm going to put something else on there instead. Let me see what I want to switch up here. maybe I will put that on. And I will put this on instead. There we go. Now we have some good armor. Now we have some pretty good armor regen now. Alright, let's damage. This is gonna be funny now when I do this. It has the built-in healing, right? But you see, doing this also sacrifices so I've got I've only got one core, so I'll show you what happens. Oh, I'm not even getting the full potential out of this gun either. Ah, there we go, now I will. Now, clutch is definitely not lasting 10 seconds, so I've got to fix that problem. So that tells me that it's either in my box or I've given it to the other characters. My guess is I probably gave it to my other characters. So I need to fix that problem. I don't think I can yet. You have to have red cores. That's what helps it out. Not all red cores. You just have to have a certain amount if you want to take full advantage. Hey there, Pops. Just playing around with this again. I was able to do, not to do much, but I was able to get 2% expertise on this thing. I didn't know I had, I had enough resources to get 2 levels off that. So it's actually pretty decent now. I just gotta check my other characters for a moment, because I have to see if I've left my stuff on them. I probably did. I don't think I put, yeah, no, I didn't. What's on this? Skill haste, and yeah, we're going to take that off. We're going to fix this problem right up. I just want to try this out, see how it is when I need it. like that. Right, if I combo that with attacking something at the same time and getting a white debuff on them, it's going to be a nice heal. Now there is one way I can fix this problem. I can actually do this. So I want to see what I do for damage. Okay, 241. We'll start increasing it.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
One more. That's roughly it. There we go. Not that it matters, because I can always just use my King Breaker in the meantime. That's what I usually do anyways. I usually use it until I need to switch over, until something's almost dead, and then I just finish it off with that, get my clutch. But I actually opted for a Bellstone clutch on my backpack, which actually I like it better. I would like to actually farm for a better backpack though, like a better roll on the Bellstone backpack, because I don't like the current roll that's on it right now. It's not really it's there, but it's not what I want. It's not exactly what I want, but it does give me armor regen, so that's all I care about. Did you just say we'll never have a female president? As much as I'd love to say that they could, I don't think they will ever, because the system they have in place just doesn't allow it. I mean, it says it does, but you know damn well that they've got measures in the background that don't allow it. And they will do whatever they can to stop it from happening. Why, I don't know. A female president. I think it's an old boys club.
Time to catch it. Let's do this.
Move from here.
Oh, look at what is with this? This is like 2 days in a row now where I've come to this spot and there's supply drops. Like normally I don't see that here. Okay, let me just wait a second here and think about this before I attack it, because this is gonna be intense. Because this is gonna be like a lot of enemies are gonna come when I start this process. I felt like I was fighting the whole city last time I did this. Oh, they're gonna come from all angles now. The best thing I can do right now is just start stealing one of them.
Supply drop claimed. Incoming hostiles detected. Incoming backup request.
Oh shit. Oh boy.
Opening a supply drop.
Oh no, you're not. I know exactly which one you're after.
Additional hostile contacts. Hostiles are opening a supply drop.
Oh no, you don't. He didn't just open that, did he, you little bastard?
Incoming hostiles detected.
Cover me, I'm reloading.
I got one right over there.
Serious trauma. Hostiles opening a supply drop.
No, you motherfuckers, no.
Deploying UAV.
Okay, it's this one right here.
Friendly control point detected. Supply drop claimed.
Yeah, apparently they stole one of them.
Crates are now empty. Supply drop successful.
That actually wasn't as bad as it was last night. I don't know if it was just because there was a patrol or a couple patrols that were going by, but like I'm telling you, they never stopped coming. I didn't know how much longer I could last. Like there were so many enemies on me. If it wasn't for this defender drone and the catharsis mask, I probably would have been dead. And clutch. I'm not kidding though, I swear to God, I must have fought more than 60 enemies. And they just kept coming in all directions. It wasn't just like one direction. It was like behind me, beside me, in front of me. There was they showed another one over here, but I don't think it's there anymore. Where'd it go? I don't think it's there anymore. I think it was taken because I chose that one instead of this one. It's probably gone now. Hey, you can see they're there, but they're all rated. They already took them, right? So. You guys remember the Division 1 when they had the supply drop that you got every, I think it was every month? Every month you would get a supply drop that was like usually garbage. But you waited that whole month for that supply drop to appear on your map in PvE. And you're like, oh, this is garbage. Cool. I waited a month for this? I honestly think that they have increased the drop, like the drops for better rolls in the open world, because I've gotten quite a few God rolled things in the past 2 days. I've obviously deconstructed a lot of them because, you know, I'm always full or near full. And I can't really put it in my stash because it's full too. And then I go onto my other characters and they're full too. So I gotta start going through this junk. I really do have to just sit down and go through this and get rid of a lot of it. Because there's probably quite a bit I don't need that I never even use. But it was God rolled, that's probably why I cap it. Hey, it's God rolled, I'll keep that.
Friendly control point nearby.
Yeah, not a good idea sometimes. Because then you get into some pieces that you're like, okay, there's no way in hell I'm ever going to use that. But it looks cool, so I'll keep it. Why not, right? What the? Like, look at that. There's a God rolled piece right there, for example, hardwired. I'm going to pick that up because I use hardwired. I might, you know, that's funny. That's what I mean. I've got pieces that have crit hit chance and crit hit damage that are perfect, but I know I'm never going to use those pieces. But it looks cool. I really need to start getting rid of those pieces. I know I don't want to, but I gotta do it. It's gotta happen. I gotta get some space here. I'm tired of running these like missions and it's like, okay, I have no room. I've got to decide what I'm going to delete or do something, or I'm not going to pick that up. Fatality. I heard that squish. That was a headshot. Yeah, I did too. I actually had before I started streaming, I actually had about 130 out of 150, so I had 20 slots open, and I've already filled up 17 of them already. Well, hey, that piece looks cool. I'm gonna pick that one up. Oh, look at this. It's a boss. This is the dark zone. Let me see this. No. I'll actually delete those. Now I just look really quick and I'm like, okay, do I want that? No, I don't. Okay, cool. Nice try. Yeah. They are for me too, because when I see clutch on a backpack, I'm like, ooh, I like that. Yeah. Well, hey, I know why they don't do what they do in this game. Okay, because in the Division 1, some guns had like 3 talents on them. Like some of them had 2, 3 talents. I think most of them had 3 talents. So they had 3 different talents. I mean, they weren't, depending on how you built yourself, they weren't always, like, all 3 of them were not always active. I always found a way to make them all active. But you can't do that in this game. If you put 3 talents on a gun in this game, yeah, that just wouldn't work out. It'd be too OP. You would destroy somebody in like a couple of bullets. And I think some gear had that as well, multiple talents. Again, you couldn't do that in this because, yeah, it would just be overpowered so much. Come on, Shira. That's your best. I said don't run, bitch. This guy, he's like, I'm gonna get you with my bow and arrow. I am. No, you're not. Did you see this poor bastard that was running away? I was like, don't run away. Shot him in the back of the head. Stop running. I did that to somebody in the DZ a couple of days ago, off stream, obviously. I should have been on stream. I wish I would have been. I wish I would have started streaming. Like, I wish I would have been streaming at the time, but this guy was running away from me because I did a lot of damage to him, and he started running, and I was like, don't run, bitch. And I pulled out my pistol and did pretty much the same thing, only I got him in the side of the head and not in the back of the head. It was like one shot. I was like, phew! Down he goes. And oh my god, the toxicity that came out of his mouth. Holy shit. I thought I was bad. Put it this way, in my house, if there was a swear jar, I'd never have any money. I'd be broke. And my wife would be rich. That's why we don't have a swear jar in my house. Because I would, yeah. Make a nice big paycheck and it would all go into the jar. Like, oh, how much did you make today? Oh, I guess that's all in the jar. You said the F word like 50 times. Oh, we're not even counting the other side words either. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that because I'd be even more broke. Because I'd fill all the jars. Especially when I'm driving. I don't like when people are dumb when you're driving. So, yeah, sometimes I forget the kids are in the car because they're so quiet sometimes. And then you just like, you kind of say what you're saying and then you're just like, oh, wait a minute. Whoops, forgot about that. Oh well, it'll be a matter of time before they come home from school anyway saying that shit, so. Yeah, but you know, some people, let me just get out of this shit zone here for a minute. Some people, how do you say this? Yeah. Some people think they're perfect because they never swear. I know that sounds really stupid, but it's true. I've encountered many of those types of people. And like you swear and they're like, all of a sudden you're dumb because, you know, you swear. You're not smart. Because smart people don't swear. That's a crock of shit, too. But that's how some of these people think. Like, you know, they think, oh, you know, if your kid swears, then, you know, they're not very intelligent. You know, it's same thing with that, too. Put it this way, okay? You know where I learned my first swear word from? Was school. Believe it or not, school. And that's where they're going to learn it anyways, along with other things they shouldn't know.
Agent requesting backup.
Well, I've been trying to get better at it when I'm doing this, and sometimes an NPC sneaks up behind me out of nowhere and just, like, drops me, because, like, I don't know how he got behind me, but somehow magically did, and then I just try to mute my microphone now. Conflict. That's the PvP that only certain clans play. I don't have enough paper for that. Me write it out? Yeah. Probably get through the first sentence before I rip the paper up and say, ah, good. Sometimes I forget to mute it when I'm pissed. That's what I gotta remind myself, okay, before you want to say that, mute it. What's this guy? He's checking out the vendor who's selling nothing but garbage today. And he's running, before I look down. Okay, well, we already know he's running perfect glass cannon. But what do you think's on his backpack? Bloodsucker. So this guy's all about the crit hit chance, crit hit damage. And perfect glass cannon. Yeah, he's going to do a lot of damage. In sync. Okay. Not sure why the fuck he's using that talent, but hey, whatever, right? That's an unusual talent for your build. But anyways, yeah, carry on. Yeah. No. You notice I haven't PvP'd with those guys in like over a week, I think now. I just can't do it because he just like, I just can't, like every time, like he'll just run into the checkpoint and it just drives me nuts because he'll run into the checkpoint, he'll run into a bunch of rogues, he knows where they are, and he'll try to fight them himself, and then if you're not there, snappity snap, he doesn't tell you he's doing this. You gotta be psychic. Okay? So, the one day, I wasn't on stream with him. I wasn't on stream. And he said something similar to that to me before. He said it a couple times to me, and I said to him one day, I said, you sound like my wife. Bitchin'. Bitchin' because you think I'm psychic. Okay, I'm supposed to know this stuff. If I could read minds, I would be rich. Okay, why the hell would I care what you think? If I could read minds, yeah. I would be rich. Because I would know things. A lot more. Like, for example, if somebody was holding something that you needed to know, like information you needed to know, and you asked them, and you could read their mind, you'd be like, I already know the fucking answer to this. You just told me in your head. Yeah, exactly. Right? He didn't say much after that. Like, he was pretty quiet for a while after I said that to him. I don't think he liked it. I didn't really care at the time, though. Because it was it just felt like, I was like, I've heard this before. Oh wait, yeah, that's right, I'm married. That's where I heard it. They think you're psychic. I call it, I like to refer to it as, they try to play the they think you're psychic card. Like, you should know this. Oh yeah, for sure. Don't you think if I could read your mind, like if you're married, don't you think if you could read her mind, you wouldn't have any problems? Because you would already know what she's going to bitch about before she does it, right? Obviously. Like that, like the movie, What Women Want, I think it's called, where he can hear their thoughts. Yeah, yeah. Well, I was having fun PvP in that night that he did that. It's just I didn't like the fact that he's like... I didn't like the fact that he was kind of like, hey guys, it's me against, the whole server. Like, get out of here. First of all, I'm pretty sure we had already killed those rogues like many times over, and they got us a couple times. But they were getting him mostly. I looked at his build. I mean, he was using the defender drone. He has his maxed out at 22. Yeah. I was not a fan of the remake, the Fury Road or whatever the hell it was called, when they redid it. Nobody can take that guy's place when it comes to Mad Max. He did that role perfectly. No, I know he wasn't. That's what I'm saying. It's not the same. It wasn't the same when they tried to redo it. No, Jumanji, that was kind of weird too, because Robin Williams did that movie. They did this right after he died, I think. Not long after he died, they decided to make a remake of Jumanji. I was like, that's not very nice. Well, did you see the show too that they made? It didn't last very long because one of the actors that was playing Riggs, apparently he didn't get along with the other guy in real life. Apparently they had issues. So that's why they ended that. That's why they killed him off. And that's why they ended that series. But the way he died, that's not how he would have went out. Does it have him in it? Jesus, all these actors though, some of these actors are just like look at Harrison Ford. He's still doing shit. I think he's making another Indiana Jones. So you know what I've been doing? You know what I've been doing for the whole... Like, you know what I've been doing for the past 2 days? That's why I haven't been on too much. Not as much... Well, sorry, past 3 days. Sorry. So we used to have a... We used to have a above ground swimming pool that was quite large. Actually. Very large. And anyways, we had to take it down because it got a hole in a spot that they couldn't fix, and they said, once that happens, that's it, right? And at that point I was tired. We had it for like 7 years, but we had it for 7 years. The people that used to own the house had it for like probably another 5 years or so before that. But they were hiding something. There was a hole in the very bottom, like underneath. And it was small. It started out small. No. It started out small, and I couldn't figure out where the water was coming from. I saw like a little hole in the side, so I patched it, thinking, oh, that's probably where it's coming from. Then it just kept going and happening, and I was like, okay, something's not right. Couldn't figure it out. Then bingo, I found it one day. I was like, I know where it's coming from now. So we had to take it down. Anyways, once we removed everything and got everything out, I had to do the work on the, I left it the way it was, right? There was just a bunch of little gravel, a little bit of stones there that they put around it, and it was kind of bald. So we finally I decided to fix it. So I had to dig a trench all the way around to get rid of all the stones. And they were down pretty good too, so there was lots of stones because they dug down deep. So I had to get rid of all those stones first. Then I had to get some dirt, fill it in. Then I had to grass seed the shit out of it. Yeah, that's why the one night I wasn't on at all, because I had been digging for like, I don't know, 8 hours without a break. So when I came in and I just sort of, had my shower and I sat down and I was gonna start, playing this, I didn't make it. I was out like a light. And then I woke up. I remember waking up here and there, and then like going, okay, I'm awake again. Okay, cool. And then I was out again. So finally, I decided to get up and go to bed because it was like 3 o'clock in the morning when the last time I woke up. And then yesterday, I finished it. I spent another 4 hours outside putting all the dirt down. Okay, where's my sugar? Come on, right here. Okay, you can wear that one.
What one?
This, whatever one you want. Which one?
I want this one.
Okay. It's kind of funny. I do that to my daughter all the time. She does too. It's funny. She knows exactly what I'm saying. Like, I got it from the show Evil Dead. I'm like, give me some sugar, baby. And she kisses my cheek. She's trying to convince me to wear, because I'm gonna go outside in a little while. I gotta just a bunch of brush I gotta get rid of, because I had to trim the tree as well, because the tree was getting out of hand. And she's trying to convince me to wear a dress outside, and I'm like, yeah, I haven't cut the lawn yet, so how about not yet? Let's just get the lawn down to what it should be, and then we'll deal with that. Because right now, this year, the ticks they're very bad actually right now. And they love long grass. I know it sounds funny, but it's kind of like that other bug there. When they get head lice, they don't tend to stay in your hair if you have like short hair, like super short hair. They don't tend to stay. Right? If somebody was to have them and you were near them, they don't like that because it's not warm. I saw Nice Guys. Yeah, I saw that. How about this one? The Expendables. Mel Gibson was in that.
Incoming backup request.
Alright. If you're gonna still be around, I'm actually gonna just jump into Evil Dead, but I'm gonna put the stream back up. I'm just gonna jump out of this for now. I'll be right back. So get ready for that notification because it's gonna come.